Hello! Well guys, today marks 1 year ago on a special day that I didn't even know was special until this morning, seeing my Snapchat memories. But 1 year But 1 year ago today, I was first writing down Wander with the A over the O and, you know, fleshing out business plans. Like what we were gonna do, clothing, YouTube and entertainment. And it's just crazy to think that I'm here today and that was 1 year ago when I had that small idea that now is my full-time job, my full-time income, and my entire life. So in this video, I'm just gonna reflect on what I've learned in the last year of business. Yeah, it's awesome. So let me dump some of this knowledge on you guys. Boom! Also, I'm back, bitches, and I feel like I'm here to stay because I'm doing this full time. I should be making more YouTube videos, so you'll probably see a lot of content in the near future. Not probably, you will. So for the first thing that I learned this year, it's you gotta take risk, especially when you're young. Because at 20, I was able to risk like almost all of my money and a lot of my time and energy into the brand, especially to get to the point where it is now. Now, if I was scared or, you know, treading too carefully, I would have, you know, saved some more money, focused more on school. So you gotta take more risky, bold moves. And sometimes they might not work, but I bet you still learn some cool life lesson. But when you do take a risk, normally it does pay off, especially in the world of finance and passion. Yeah, that was tip number 1. Okay, here is Wilson's wisdom. Lesson 2 is that you need to step back every once in a while, because when you're always working towards a goal or trying to earn something, you're always focused on just the goal. Like you want to hit the goal, you want to accomplish that task. But it's always good to take a step back and appreciate how far you've come. You know, the work you put in and the results you've already received, instead of thinking like what's next, you know, like you just need to appreciate where you're at sometimes, and that will definitely help you in getting to the next step and not thinking that you haven't done anything. Because most likely, if you're working every day or a lot on something, you're probably making progress. So it's always good just to step back and truly appreciate the progress you've made thus far. Tip numero 2 is done. Okay, now it's time for lesson 3. Lesson 3 is, and this one should be obvious, but you have to work hard. Like, you will not get anywhere, or you won't achieve any of your goals if you don't put in the work. Like anyone would say, you know, if you want to get big, it's not about one big workout. You got to go in every single day. So I guess tied to this tip would be consistency. You need to show up, and if you really want something, you got to work for it. Because my generation thinks that everything's handed to you, but you need to actually put in the work, because even if you put in a ton of work, you also have to know you might not receive what you want. You might not become as successful as you want, and you worked super hard, but you still need to work super hard. Also know that like things might not turn out well, but if you put in enough work, I'm a firm believer that you'll get what you want and things will turn out pretty darn well, especially if you have your mind on the right track and you're just grinding. Then I think you truly will accomplish your goals. But just everyone needs to get past the get rich quick. It's super easy to become successful, because it's not. Like, you have to truly grind and work hard to become like any of the role models you look up to. That's my opinion. Now the 4th and final drop of wisdom for you guys is, don't be afraid to ask for help. Now, I assume some of you guys also share this problem, but I'm a perfectionist and a procrastinator, which means that like I like to always have control and do everything myself. But if you're trying to run a whole business by yourself, or just you and a co-founder, like you're gonna reach a point, or even during every step, help is always good. Like you're gonna need help, and the farther you go, the more help you're gonna need. So just the faster you admit that you can't do everything on your own, and you actually go out and ask your family, your parents, your friends, just someone to help you through your entrepreneur journey or you chasing your dreams journey, then you're gonna need help along the way, and it just makes the whole thing more stress-free, more fun, because you're making lasting relationships. Like entrepreneurship should never be a journey just on your own and by yourself. You should always have people at your side either helping you or rooting for you. And I think helping is a lot better. But that's my fourth and final tip. So, not tip, lesson, because it's been an amazing year. I'm beyond blessed, and I'm so grateful that I've learned these lessons and so many more. But it's been an amazing ride, and I'm so excited for, the next months and year to come. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Stay curious.